to shoot down those Predator drones. We've got an Air Force guy in our hangout, and he was like, yeah, those are like what we use. Those are like Obama's drones. Those are the old tech that we expect to lose those. Those aren't stealth. Those aren't secret. Those aren't like great at being evasive. They
have a stealth drone watching this drone get shot down to really see the extent of their abilities.
$12 million disposable drones, because that's how you win a war.
Oh, let me. Well, yeah, I mean that's not a good idea, but it's worked so far. I feel like I think that's the old school, the old like gen of stuff that's being phased out. Those Predator drones. Could be wrong. I think that's what what Trump killed that Iranian general with back in his first term. That maybe Soleimani or something. He shot that fucking.
That's not what samurai, they call him.
That shot that samurai sword missile at him. Dude, the samurai sword missile is the coolest fucking thing. Everybody's melting down this week. Oh, this bunker busting penetrator bomb. It's 30,000 pounds of steel. It's traveling 1,000 feet per second. It penetrates 300 feet. All right, that's cool. But the other one has samurai swords that come out the side. It slices and dices people.
Katanas.
Like it really does. It has like 3 or 4 samurai sword like giant blades. It looks like the broadhead from a hunting bow. And they can kill the passenger in a car and leave the driver alive.
When I was younger, I used to I would hear shit like that and be like, fuck, man, yeah, I can't wait Call of Duty to put that in. That's so fucking sick. Or like I'll like anything that was war shit, I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy, dude. But now that I like go on Twitter and I'll watch, like I'll see like a funny meme video of something and I click it and then it goes to the next one and auto plays and it's a drone in Ukraine with AI in it that's like tracking a person super fucking crazy and blowing up. I'm like, all these things look weird now. I like do some stuff in a game and I'm like, I don't know if anyone's grasping like what like I
dude
like
that autoplay on Twitter. I am not a fan. Because it will be exactly what you said, where it's like, I'll be watching a video of like Alex Ovechkin scoring the goal that wins him like the top all-time goal scoring trophy in the NHL. And then the next autoplay video will be like a limbless child in Palestine. And it's like, why would you show? I'm clearly trying to watch hockey content right now. Why would you serve me this?
Is at my height where I hold my phone to look at it is the exact height the phone would be at if you were wanting to show someone what's on your phone. So I'll be at the airport in line and I'll be on Twitter and I'll click something. And then I go to the next one and it's huge, greasy tits in like a bikini or something. And I'm like, and now like I have like the big iPhone. So I'm like holding a fucking tablet in line with tits on it, you know?
Why is that giant oaf got a titty billboard?
And they're like, hey, that's the bacon guy. I guess he just jerked off at the airport now.
I guess he just goons in the fucking Delta Lounge now, huh?
Yeah, right. Like I never fly Delta.
What do you
Air
fly?
Canada, bro. Air Canada, dude.
Oh, I the only thing I've ever enjoyed more than Delta is Virgin. Virgin was sick, but they don't fly out of Atlanta.
Yeah, but they're like they're a bit fancier, aren't they? I feel like they're Virgin aren't they a little bit fancier? They like, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was a whole different experience.
I never been on a Virgin flight.
I know it sounds silly, but when they had this like purplish pink, like magenta lighting that they turn on when it's nighttime, and so the whole first class, and they had like plexiglass dividers up and like that plexi like reflects the magenta lighting.
You're like in a bisexual Twitch streamer's gaming room.
Yeah, it kind of like that, but it felt like we were in the future though. It's what it felt like. It was like, I'm used to those Delta flights where the seat's a little ratty. This is all like really nice. I was in first class too. It seemed there was room between the seats, you know, which I hadn't seen. With like my seat and my partner's seat were like separated, and we both had these big nice recliners. Definitely the nicest airline I've been on. I
flew to Italy like 2 years ago when I had a first class flight, and it was those seats where you lie down, like you could lie down and put the legs up and you have your own personal TV, and it's the pods, and packed flight, but I don't care. You know, I got the fucking pod and I sit down My chair is broken. My TV is broken.
No.
I'm sitting up
What?
like for takeoff and landing, like practically like leaning forward. Like I had to stand. I probably stood up for 2 hours of the whole flight, walking back and forth. Because the rest of the time I'm like leaning forward, like just sitting up. Everyone's sleeping. The lights are out. Yeah, it was brutal.
Dude, you gotta throw a fucking fit about that.
Yeah,
Right?
Dude, that's my,
Being like, dude, I paid for this and you
culture.
delivered me bullshit coach.
Excuse me.
Guys, exactly. That's my culture. I
How much
called
was the
when I was
ticket?
like, what's that? Oh, it was like 2,000 something. But
It is not.
I paid with
you can't-
points.
I'm from New
also.
Jersey, and I won't be convinced that it's Jewish culture to suck it up and not complain. You got me.
No, it's my
No, he
culture.
was saying it is. He was saying the opposite. He was saying that's my culture to
I
get in
didn't
their
include
ear.
that part of the story because that goes without saying. Before the plane even landed, I had the pilot coming and sucking my circumcision scar. Before the plane even landed. Yeah, no,
I misunderstood. So, what did you get in terms of satisfaction? Alex?
I got actually just another flight of equivalent. So I did use it to fly to Europe again, first class.
Amazing.
So that was chill, but yeah. So
Thumbs up.
and it was fine. Like once the flight was over, I'm like, that's okay. It's amazing how far the Steam Deck can carry me. Like since I got a Steam Deck,
Yeah.
the idea, like if I were to fly somewhere, it might be like $600. But if I want to fly first class, it could be 2,000.
Mhm.
If you told me, hey, I'll pay you $1,200 to sit in this chair and play your Steam Deck for 5 hours, I would definitely do that. But if I'm like, can I go piss? And they're like, yeah. And in fact, I'll bring you pretzels at some point and a drink whenever you want. I'd be like, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna spend the $1,200